G'day viewers and welcome to Aussie Backyard Food. It's a bit of a sombre one today. We lost all our chooks last night to, I suspect, a fox. We had one chook missing, one with its head removed, but all the rest were still in place in the pen with crush marks to the neck. I've buried them all. I thought there was no need to really show you that grisly spectre, but yeah, I thought long and hard about whether I'd do a video on this one, being a bit of a negative one, but I thought stuff it, you got to show the highs with the lows, and it's my plan to take out this fox tonight, as I believe, doing a bit of googling, I've found that they usually return in the next couple of nights, and I've been honing my archery skills. So I'm going to make a fox whistle. I'm going to station myself in the woodshed there, set up a bit of dim lighting, and see if we can't get our revenge. Let's get into it. Okay, to make our fox whistle, all we're going to need is a tin lid, a large screw or something to punch a hole through the tin lid, and a hammer. First, we fold the tin lid in half, and we're going to punch our hole through about a centimetre in from our bend. We've got to go through both sides. Okay. Now we're going to flip him over. You'll notice that one hole on one side is bigger than the other, which is what we want. The smaller hole has a burr on it because we pushed tin through, so we're going to actually knock that back through so we don't cut our lip. So that then becomes our large hole. We're going to enlarge that even more. So what we're relying on is having two unevenly sized holes. That creates the whistle. The sound that the fox whistle tries to replicate is actually the distress sound of a rabbit, which, as you could imagine, would be a very, very attractive sound to a fox. So both these holes need a bit of enlarging, but make sure you maintain that angle in your tin lid, and you end up with one larger hole than the other. They've got to be uneven. Alright, I don't usually get it first go, but let's give it a go and see how she sounds. There you go. First time lucky. I can vouch for the fact that this is exactly what a distressed rabbit sounds like, because this is the noise we heard a night some years ago when our pet rabbits were taken by maybe even the same fox. not a nice sound to wake up to. In saying that, I understand that this fox is only doing what foxes do, acting on instinct. And on that note, I don't wish to cause the fox any undue pain or suffering. So it's really important that we sharpen our broadheads like a razor sharp. So that's what we're going to do now. Razor sharp. If you can see my drawing there. Yep. 2 misses and 2 hits. 50-50 is not good enough, so let's keep working, eh? So I'm expecting to be able to whistle this fox in to quite a close distance, which is not such a bad thing when you're hunting with a bow, particularly traditional gear like this. So that's why it's important to practice at that range. I've been a bit guilty, and I've found today that I'm putting a lot of my shots high, probably because I practice mostly at longer distances. So let's see how I go with this last round. That's better. Let's have a look. Alright, you'll have to excuse the artwork, but that's a better group there. That one was supporting the artwork, so I'm reasonably happy with that and confident to take out Mr. Fox tonight. And now, all I've got to do is wait. Shh. Okay, just gone in and had dinner. It's 7 o'clock at night. Gonna give it another hour. Then I'm gonna go to bed and get up real early. Because we reckon that's when the chooks were taken. We seem to remember hearing something around about 4:35 AM last night. So maybe that's what time the fox will come back. Well, it's been a long night on the bow. I saw the fox twice. Both times I didn't have an arrow knocked. Yeah, so at least one thing I know, it's definitely a fox. I have another crack tonight. Okay, so another day of waking up without the usual sounds of chickens in our yard, which I'm having a bit of trouble getting used to be honest. I've had chickens now for about 15 years, and we've been at this place for 8.5 years, and we've never had an incident with fox other than when we lost a rabbit. One of the kids' pet rabbits, as I mentioned earlier, got taken by a fox a couple of years ago. I don't have a roof on the yard. As you can see, it's an irregularly shaped chook pen, which was built by the previous owners, and it would be really difficult to fully enclose, given that it's irregularly shaped and there's a big tree, multiple trunks are coming off it in the middle of the yard. So I'd rather not if I can avoid it. I prefer to take out this fox. I had to abandon the woodshed in the middle of the night. I had a bit of a rethink actually on how to best target the fox. I set up one of the dead chickens under that green plastic plant pot there as a bit of bait to hopefully lure the fox in, which worked. But unfortunately, both times, well, 2 times that I was aware of, the fox came in. One time when I just went in to put my head down for a bit, I just peered out through the laundry window just here, which I've taken the screen off now, and I saw him, and he's big for a fox, big and bright orange. Anyway, I tried to stalk out at that point, scared him off, which was never going to work, but I thought I may as well have a crack. And at which time I thought, well, I may as well put my head down. He's not going to come back for a while, and I'll set my alarm. I set my alarm for 4:45. I got up and peered out of my bedroom window, which is up the top there. And I saw him straight away, sniffing at the dead chook. Right then, my dog started barking, which her yard's down here, and by the time I got downstairs, the fox was gone. I've got a new plan of attack. I set up last night, and the reason I've taken the screen off the window is that's our laundry in there, and I figure I can be a bit more stealthy by setting up and shooting from there. And let's face it, it's a bit warmer too than the old woodshed. So today or tonight, I'm going to try and take that bucket off the chook. The bucket was there to stop the fox just running away with it. I'm going to peg the chook down so that it can't be dragged away, remove the bucket, and hopefully I can nail the fox when he's in the process of trying to drag the chook away. That's the plan. And if it doesn't work tonight, we might go to plan C, whatever the hell that is. Let's get into it. Okay, here we go again. The good old fox whistle. As you notice today, I've taken the green plant pot off the chook, and I've staked the chook into the ground so it can't be dragged off. Fingers crossed. Okay, phase 2, night 2, from the laundry. Clear view out to the chook.